Learning never exhausts the mind. Nothing strengthens authority so much as silence. Art is never finished, only abandoned. Tears come from the heart and not from the brain. The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions. There are three classes of people: those who see when they are shown, those who do not see. Poor is the pupil who does not surpass his master. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so a life well spent brings happy death. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Being willing is not enough, we must do. Water is the driving force of all nature. While I thought that I was learning how to live, I have been learning how to die. A beautiful body perishes, but a work of art dies not. Time stays long enough for anyone who will use it. Nature is the source of all true knowledge. She has her own logic, her own laws. She has no effect without cause, nor invention without necessity. Who sows virtue reaps honor. Why does the eye see a thing more clearly in dreams than the imagination when awake? The human foot is a masterpiece of engineering and a work of art. Iron rusts from disuse, water loses its purity from stagnation, even so does inaction sap the vigor of the mind. Where there is shouting, there is no true knowledge. He who loves practice without theory is like the sailor who boards ship without a rudder and compass and never knows where he may cast. It's easier to resist at the beginning than at the end. Marriage is like putting your hand into a bag of snakes in the hope of pulling out an eel. Where the spirit does not work with the hand, there is no art. All our knowledge has its origins in our perceptions. He who wishes to be rich in a day will be hanged in a year. Just as food eaten without appetite is a tedious nourishment, so does study without zeal damage the memory by not assimilating what it absorbs. Our life is made by the death of others. Every action needs to be prompted by a motive. Anyone who conducts an argument by appealing to authority is not using his intelligence, he is just using his memory. The natural desire of good men is knowledge. The length of a man's outspread arms is equal to his height. Time abides long enough for those who make use of it. The function of muscle is to pull and not to push, except in the case of the genitals and the tongue. Just as courage imperils life, fear protects it. Common sense is that which judges the things given to it by other senses. Life well spent is long. Nature never breaks her own laws. Beyond a doubt, truth bears the same relation to falsehood as light to darkness. Just as courage is the danger of life, so is fear its safeguard. As every divided kingdom falls, so every mind divided between many studies confounds and saps itself. I have always felt it is my destiny to build a machine that would allow man to fly. The truth of things is the chief nutriment of superior intellects.